How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And first of all, I want to just say a massive thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the old subscribers. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers. We're about 20 people off, I think. So before we jump forward in this video, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and also if you like this video at the end of it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. So let's talk updates. What are we talking about today? So we're going to talk about a vehicle which you've probably seen by the thumbnail, and I'm going to go over that with you. I know a lot of you are looking forward to the FTO build being finished with the K-Swapped engine. I'm just waiting on parts. I'm waiting on parts. So while I'm waiting on parts for the front regarding the engine and all that sort of jazz, I've been concentrating on the boot and on the interior and getting stuff all buttoned up there. So I'll quickly show you where we're at. Just at this moment, I've just installed the carpets. We've just basically, obviously, you know, we've got the battery in the boot. I'm in the process of building a battery box for that. But yeah, we're just putting it all back together, test fitting everything. We've done a bit of reupholstering and it's coming out sweet. We've put a new LED light in there. It's just off at the moment. Where are you? So we put an LED light. We've just got to tidy that up once we've done a few more bits and pieces. So the boot, I'm just concentrating on getting that all back together. We've tinted out the indicators, as you can see, just little mods while I'm waiting for the parts to come to continue with the conversion. Now, let's get into today's video, which is all about this Golf R32. So I'm not kidding, guys. I have definitely brought the cheapest Golf R32 in the UK, which then makes it probably the worst Golf R32 in the UK. I want to stress this is a Mark V. I don't hate on the Mark Vs. I think the Mark Vs are great, but I really do love the Mark IV R32. Let's get into why we brought this so cheap, my plans and my ideas, and where we're going to go with it. I was going to go a different way than what I'm sort of doing now, but if you stay tuned to the end of the video, you'll get a glimpse at what we're going to do with this R32. But let's look at all the bad bits. So let's start with the interior. The interior side of things isn't the best. It's got a funky smell, that special green stuff in there. I'm not going to lie. The seats, I drove this back. It is quite comfortable. But usual, typical, it's wearing. And the bolsters, the steering wheel has seen better days. This has done 178,000 miles. Look, VWs are good for the mileage. That doesn't put me off. It's all about how it drives. This is the manual, as you can see, 6-speed manual, which I was pleased to get. Very rare nowadays. A lot of time they're DSG. You can see the gear knob has seen better days, and so has the gear gaiter. The seats aren't the best, as you can see, not the most, inviting. It needs a good clean, that's for sure. Door handles, very common, but again, it's just window buttons, not the best. Doors, listen to this. Yeah, it doesn't shut like a Golf, does it? Again, that's a common fault. It definitely has had a hard life. The rear, again, not the best. Well, I'm not going to lie, I took all that out just simply because we needed to get to the battery, because the battery was flat. But as usual, broke. Parcel shelf doesn't stay up. Again, door handles not the best. Just seen better days. A damn good clean. Would definitely make it improved. And my plan with this car was to try and make one good car out of two bad cars. However, the one car sort of didn't happen. I've still got a plan. There's always a plan. The wheels themselves are completely battered. You know, they could probably come up with a bit of a full refurbishment, you know, a powder coat and a dip and a strip. Maybe that would work. but they have definitely seen better days. You can see on the wheel arches, there's rust bubbling through. This side has had a ton of filler. I don't know if you can see that. We can see the fillers there. Something's happened here, not sure what. The roof. Yeah, the roof's seen better days again. Probably a bit of a paint correction, we could probably bring that up. But there's loads of little dents all over this car. Wing mirrors, definitely seen better days. The bumper is not on properly. It looks like it's had a bit of a, I wouldn't say a knock, because all the chassis legs are all straight, because I've double checked that, but it doesn't look the best, does it? Let's face it. It's all cracked there, all the paint is. Headlights aren't a problem, we can restore them, so they're not going to be a problem. If you haven't seen me do some restoration on headlights, I've put a video up on my Instagram. Go over and give it a check out. You'd be quite surprised what we can do with headlights. The bonnet is just, listen, I don't know if you can hear that. That's just terrible. Someone's tried to get rid of some stone chips, which, you know, give them the due. They've had a go. Again, headlights not a problem. We can restore that. The wing's got two different colours. It's definitely flat, so that's had a bit of work. Again, the bumper's not on right. Rust on the wing. Again, alloy's not very good. Rust at the bottom there on the wing. Again, we can get new wings. We can fit wings. Wings aren't the problem. It's just how far do you go? You know, and these cars range in price point. We've got a nice dent there. A couple of scratches on the handle. The back bumper, actually, I don't think it's too bad. The back bumper looks pretty good. We've got the typical R32 dual center exhaust pipes there. But yeah, the back bumper's not that bad. The back lights aren't that bad. The boot isn't that bad. There's a little dink there. The spoiler, not that bad. So the plan for this was to basically get to and make and restore it back to its formal glory, make a good car great, basically. The party trick on this car is the sound. Listen to this. Guys, I ain't gonna lie, I really loved driving this. The saving grace on this, there is an engine management light on, and we'll go through that and see what it is. Well, I kind of know what it is. The secondary air pump pipe is broken, and I think that's down to a lambda sensor. But anyway, this drives, considering what it looks like, this drives absolutely faultless. Absolutely faultless. Its power and torque is phenomenal for what it is. It is a 3.2 V6, normally aspirated, and it is fantastic. It drives super, super nice, goes through all the gears. I can't really fault it. It drives sweet. The 4x4 system works, or the all-wheel drive system works. There's no knocking on it. It's fantastic. And the sound is just awesome. I'm not sure how the engine's going to come across, but so the car had been standing for a while, but when he started it up, it is so quiet. For 178,000 miles, it is super quiet. It does need a service. We are going to go through it and service it, but as you can see, it's a little bit lumpy. I'm not sure if you can see that. Again, I think there's probably a little bit of wear on the engine mountings. Again, we can address that. The secondary air pipe is broke. As you can see, that should come down from there. That should go down to the secondary air pump, which is down the bottom. But yeah, manual gearbox. The chassis legs look good. We've checked, we've done a car report check. Everything's come back all okay. It isn't a bad car underneath. Here, the drivetrain, everything is fantastic. It really does drive sweet as a nut. It just doesn't look the best, does it? Let's face it. I just want to add as well, the guy that I brought this off was an absolute sound guy, real nice chap. He can do his utmost best to help me and facilitate the sale of this car, and that's quite rare to come by nowadays. I find that a lot of people advertise their cars for sale, and then you try and get hold of them or talk about going and seeing a car, and they just mess you around. The guy I brought this off was a fantastic guy. This car is no reflection on him. So the seller of this car is super excited to see what we're going to do with it. Again, he just didn't drive it, he didn't use it, he's got another vehicle. So yeah, that's why it had been standing. But I really do appreciate the seller of this vehicle, absolute legend. I'm going to put the code reader on. I want to see what's going on with the engine. Like I said, we know we've got a secondary air pump which controls the emissions. The pipe is broken, so that's not going to help it. But we're definitely going to see what it's doing. So let's get the Autel, let's get it plugged in, and let's have a look. So we've done a full scan, and as you can see, we've got numerous faults. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to erase everything. And the reason for that is because the battery was flat on this. And I do believe it's unfair to look at fault codes which could be battery related. So we're going to erase everything first. Okay, now we've erased everything. We've got 3 permanent fault codes. We've got one in the aircon, which we know because the aircon isn't working. I'm not sure what's going on in the central electrics nor the comfort, so let's just have a look at that one. Let's do that one first. So we've got a relay for the headlamp washer system open circuit short to ground, so we've got a broken wire there or a blown fuse. Okay, fair enough, that won't erase. Not that I'm not bothered about headlight washers, but hey ho. Alarm horn, no signal or communication, which I know that's not working because I set the alarm off and the alarm horn wasn't going off, which isn't a bad thing. Let's face it, we don't want it going off late at night, but at least we know what that is. And the aircon one, we might as well check that while we're here. So we've got a refrigerant pressure is low. So again, probably needs regassing or checking for any leaks. So yeah, we can address that later on. What we're going to do now, we're going to start the car up. I'm going to go and take it for a run. Then we're going to reread it and see what fault codes are coming back. So we're back off the road test, and we're just going to do a quick auto scan, check everything. Nothing came on, no engine management lights came on while I was driving it. However, it didn't initially when I first drove it. It was only when I booted it that it came on. And when I read it yesterday, it was saying an oxygen sensor. So we know there's an oxygen sensor there. But again, we've got to give it a fair shot, like I said. That's why I always like to erase the fault codes, go and road test it for 3 miles or more, bring it back, chuck the machine on and see exactly what it's doing. So again, we know some of them. The gateways come back and passenger door electric. Again, I'm not too fussed about that. It's all about the running of the vehicle. Heated outside mirror, passenger side electrical error in the circuit, so heated mirror. So control module incorrectly coded. So we'll have a look into that one and see exactly what's creating that. But maybe that's something to do with the door locks not working because they don't work off the remote, but we'll see. Ignition starter switch, terminal S electrical error in circuit. Again, we can have a look at that. Apart from that, like I said, it drives super smooth, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it is a good little car. So there we have it, guys. The worst and the cheapest Golf R32 in the UK. So before I show you what we're going to do with the R32, I want you to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and also hit that like button. Comment down below. What's your thoughts on the Golf R32s? Do you like them? Do you don't like them? What's your thoughts? And also, what would you do? Would you keep it as it is, or would you do something completely crazy and madness? We've also launched the website, guys. So again, there's a QR code. You can scan the QR code, head over to the website. Obviously, follow me on Instagram and also on Facebook. Again, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate your support. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you're going to be as excited as I am for the next installment of the Golf R32. But for now, guys, I hope you're all well. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping, yeah.